Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also make sure you turn off your hot and cold water supplies. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the Maytag Washer Water Inlet Flowmeter. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new Water Inlet Flowmeter. The Water Inlet Flowmeter is what tells the washer how fast the water is coming in. The main reason to be changing it out is if it's clogged or failed and it isn't giving the washer the correct reading. In order to get to the part, we have to take off the top panel. It's held in place by 3 screws on the back of the washer. We're going to use our Torx 20 driver to take them out. With the screws out of the way, we can take the top panel off. All you have to do is slide it back a little bit to release it, and then you can lift it off the machine and set it aside. Now that we have the top panel out of the way, we have access to the flow meter. It's on the left-hand side as you're looking at the machine, right behind the soap dispenser. Before we take the flow meter out, we're going to put a towel down underneath it. You may get a little bit of water that comes out of the hoses as we remove them. So just put a towel down to catch it so it doesn't go into the bottom of the machine. First thing we're going to do is remove the electrical connection. To remove the wire plug, we're going to release the clip so we can pull out the excess wire. And then we have to remove the wire harness plug. There's a little tab you have to press and release. All you have to do is press it to the side and then carefully pull the plug out. With the wire harness disconnected, we can remove the clamps on the water hoses. All you have to do is compress them with the pliers and push them back on the hose. Once you have the clamps moved up and out of the way, we can very carefully pull the flow meter off the hoses. If the hoses are a little tight on the flow meter, you can use a flathead screwdriver to help get them off. Now that we have the flow meter out of the way, you want to look at your hose and make sure this gray insert is still in here. If it came out with your old flow meter, make sure you take it off and put it back in the hose so the new flow meter fits. Here's the old water inlet flow meter next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. They did get rid of this extra mounting bracket and they moved the wire harness tab down to the bottom, but it should go into the machine and work just fine. To put the new water inlet flow meter in, you want to make sure you put it the right direction. There is actually an arrow on it saying flow direction, so make sure that the plug is towards the front of the machine on this one. To put it in, all you have to do is reconnect the hoses. Once you have both hoses attached on the new flow meter, we're going to put the clamps back on, same way we took them off. We're just going to grab them with the pliers and slide them up to their position. Once you have it in place, we can reconnect the wire harness. All you have to do is carefully plug it in so it locks in place. Once you have it in, you can turn it over just a little bit. The wire harness locking tab on this one is on the bottom, so we'll go ahead and stick that in there. Once you have the excess wire stowed, we can release it and pull the towel out so we can put the top panel back on. Now we can put the top panel back on. All you have to do is set it down in place, and then you want to push it forward so these 4 little tabs go into the holes in the top. Now that we have the top panel back in place, we can use our Torx 20 driver and put the 3 screws back in to hold it down. Now that we have the washer put back together, you can plug it back in, turn the water back on, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.